Hello, I'm Typo T-Rex, and you're...
I am Koopa Monster 306.
All right, we're going to move this a little bit closer to you so I can hear you a little bit better. All right, so we're going to continue our pack opening, and here we have Fusion Strike. We have 109 packs, so we're going to be here for a while. So obviously this set was a phenomenal set for competitive and gave us the Mew deck and Cryomatics and a few other cards that have been like really prevalent for the meta that people don't like as cards, but we have been forced to play because Mew and Genesect are a very unhealthy thing for the for the game. So I'm opening all these packs, and I could have traded them a while ago, but I'm really lazy and it takes me forever to get my cards or my card codes put in. So yeah, that's why we're opening these now instead of when the set first came out and riding that initial hype wave. And the other thing too is I was debating if I wanted to play Mew, so I was kind of hanging on to them and be like, well, I can trade for them or I can open them and try and pull Mews. Neither of those happened, so we're just gonna open them now.
I don't know much about Pokemon, so I'm just gonna not be too protective, but like
Listen, that's okay.
conversations can
Yeah.
stir up.
So we can have conversations, and they don't necessarily have to be about Pokemon. It's just, the video just started, so I'm talking about the things that are relevant to it right now. And that's okay. So, again, it doesn't have to be Pokemon, but I'm opening packs. So what would you like to talk about, Cooper?
I don't know.
You don't know? I got nothing either. So we're just going to open packs, and if I see a card, I'm going to talk about the card, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Bolton V. So, not this Bolton V, but the VMAX is really good, and I really like it. When I first saw Raichu, I wanted to build a Raichu and Bolton VMAX deck, and I thought it would be alright.
I thought Bolton V kind of looks like Charming.
Yeah, and Charming's our dog, which they're outside right now because Nominee doesn't know how to be quiet. So you won't see him. This is another deck.
This is what Nominee sounds like.
No. We're not going to do that.
Aw,
So
dang.
Gengar, I thought was going to be a much better deck than what it ended up being. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad deck, but it still suffers from like all the flaws that Single Strike has. It's not as bad because it doesn't need as many energies to function. This is. I was going to say this is a bad card, but I think recently, especially since Magma Basin came out, we actually started seeing like Chandelure decks running around. I'm not saying they're the best decks in the world, but they're interesting decks. Also, almost gonna have a foil set of Quick Balls. That'll be nice. I really like that art too. And
Is Ultra Ball out yet?
Ultra Ball is officially released, and we can play it. It came out in Brilliant Stars, so a
Yeah,
lot.
I know it was coming out in Brilliant Stars.
Yeah.
I was just asking, did it come out? Because we were in the sneak peek, right?
Yeah. So it is officially out now, and you can play it in any deck that you would like. So
I pulled good cards.
you pulled very well in the build and battle. You did, sir.
I pulled a Jolteon V that looked really pretty.
I don't think it was a V. I think it was just a character art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait.
And
yeah, I just pulled good.
You
can't
do.
remember.
Again, it happens. I did not pull very well. I was very upset. But we'll talk more about the Brilliant Stars stuff when we get to the Brilliant Stars packs. Because if you think we have a lot of packs for Fusion Strike, you have seen nothing yet. We have close to 200 packs for Brilliant Stars that we're gonna open. So
Am I gonna be part of that? Or is that gonna be with Dakota?
you can be part of it, or your brother can be part of it. We'll just see where we're at and how we feel. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, because the look on your face when I said 200 packs, you're like, oh, that's gonna be a long time. I don't want to be here for that long. I don't know if I have that much to contribute to the conversation. And trust me, I understand. Sometimes I feel like I don't have that much to contribute to the conversation.
I'm just a child. You can't do that. I cannot stay that long. I know nothing about Pokemon. All I know is my brain is filled with Mario and facts about school.
Okay, I was gonna say facts about what? But if you're gonna say facts about school, we're not gonna talk about your school.
No,
I was gonna say,
I don't want to bring up school right
yeah,
now.
if you had like some really cool Mario facts, I would appreciate some Mario facts.
Okay. Well, there is a glitch you can do in Super Mario 3D World where if there's two areas that you can do it. So there's this like kind of hallway that makes a U, like it's in like the newer
Yeah.
Super Mario 3D World. It has clear pipes.
Yeah.
There's this U that leads to a secret room. Like there's also a way to ground pound into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that hall, you can put a shell right there and then you can jump on it, and if you time it right, you can make an infinite loop. And you can just get 3 crowns for So basically, you can just never die. It's really great
And
for
you keep
playing with
getting like
friends.
1-ups and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. We were playing that game earlier, and we got what, like 2 or 3 game overs. So we were getting kind of frustrated. So I'm like, okay, well, let's take a break. But if we had, all those extra
Maybe we
lives,
could stream it.
maybe,
Maybe we could stream play.
maybe we'll see.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
there's the second spot is where the fence. It takes a little bit longer, but it still works. Like
Yeah.
you have to time it more. It's very much harder to do, but I did it.
So is this game the first game where you've been able to do something like that?
No, there's lots of times where you
Yeah.
can do it.
It's actually a very common thing. So you called it a glitch, right?
It is a glitch, yes.
So it's technically not a glitch. Like,
I mean, you could
yeah.
do it, and there's no way to patch it, so technicalities.
yeah. So it's not technically a glitch, but I understand why people call it that. But yeah, that's been present in so many of the Mario games. Anywhere where you can find like stairs, like just a block and then a block and then a block, you can just take a shell and just run into it and then just bounce up and down on the shell until you get the maximum amount of lives, and it's really neat. So, since we went on the Mario tangent, I'm going to talk about Pokemon for a second
Yeah.
again. Okay?
Okay.
So, one, Adventures Discovery, phenomenal card. And we didn't pull any of the cards I wanted to talk about. But there's the Let's All Roll Out cards in this set, which I believe is Fusion Strike. When we first saw those, we thought they were going to be a little bit better, that they were going to be closer to what Mad Party is, or was, and is again. But the problem with Let's All Roll Out is it requires Pokemon to be on the bench, so the maximum damage is severely limited. And then the second part too is there's not enough damage types. Like the fact that your damage is severely limited by having to place them on the bench wouldn't have been that bad if you could play like a toolbox. If there was,
But it could be better if you had Eternatus, because then you could have extra Pokemon
Well,
on the
so
bench.
actually no, because Eternatus, if you play anything that's not a dark Pokemon, it completely just shuts off that ability. So you would have to play with much older cards and play an expanded and have like, let's see, a Skyfield or something else that extends your bench. And at that point, I feel like they're much
Too
better.
much effort.
Yeah, they're a better and cheaper decks you could play for a similar thing. But yeah, here's one of the Let's All Rollouts, and it is a double colorless, so it's not bad. So let's see, 20 times damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has the All Let's Roll Out. So at max you can have.
That limits it a lot.
Yeah. So at max you can have 5 Pokemon on your bench. So
I thought it was 6.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah, one
an
for the
active
active,
Pokemon
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
5 on your bench. So your maximum amount of damage is only 200, but or not even 20 times 5. That's only 100. So yeah, your max damage without weakness is only 100. With weakness would be 200. So in theory you could two-shot anything with weakness. But because there aren't enough cards with Let's All Roll Out, you don't have the ability to toolbox it and find weakness for anything. Now, if it worked closer to Mad Party or something like a Night March, or I think it was Lost March, and then or Night March and then Lost March, which are two different decks that work kind of similar. But or if it was like in your Lost Zone to power it up, I think that would have been a much better concept too. But they've already done that once, so I think they were trying out new things.
Maybe.
Yeah. I also saw a Battle VIP Pass. That card is so good and so bad at the same time. I hate it, but when I play it, which is almost never, I love it because I don't play Mew and I don't play decks that require like all that super support, right? Because I was playing Jolteon until until Brilliant Stars came out, so VIP Pass wasn't super duper relevant. Chromatic is another one of those cards that's super good but super bad because you have to rely on the coin flip, and I hate coin flips. In the Discord the other day, someone was complaining that they missed 13 coin flips in a row. So
That's no. Wow.
that's a
No.
lot of coin flips, right? Okay, so if a coin flip is a 50-50 chance, right? So one coin flip, you miss a coin flip, it's only a 50% chance that you miss, right? But the next coin flip is another 50-50, right? So the odds of hitting missing 2 coin flips in a row is only 25%. So every coin flip you miss in a row is go to bed, man. Is you divide the previous number by half. I'm too lazy to do the math, but I know 4 coin flips is 12.5%. So he would have to be like into the very small decimals to be missing 13 coin flips in a row. Hold on one second. I'm apparently gonna have to yell at the dog. Sorry about that. That's gonna look great. Oh, look at that Cinderace. He looks so cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, I complain a lot because I'm very jaded when it comes to Pokemon cards because I like good cards for competitive play, but they do such a phenomenal job on some of this artwork sometimes.
Did you just say jaded or Jaden?
Jaded. Do you know what jaded means, sir?
No.
So jaded means, let's see. Actually, I can't think of a good definition. So if you guys are in the comments, you can give me a.
Ooh, snacky.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you guys heard her because she obviously she's not wearing a mic. But what she said is jaded means you're only seeing what something is worth to you, and not its value as a whole. So to me, so I used it right in context, but I didn't know specifically what it meant. So to me, um, fair. Anyway, yeah.
Translation. It's not quite right, but it is.
Listen, yeah. Oh,
The
that
context
is a
that he
new
uses.
follow. Shoutouts to you, Bradiversary. You know what? I don't know if I have my notifications set up properly. Obviously, I saw the pop, but I didn't hear the noise for the follow. And you know, I don't stream a lot, um, so it's
Hello,
not something.
Bradiversary.
Oh, hey there, sir and or madam. I'm gonna assume you're a sir because your name is Brad. I apologize for assuming, but how you doing? Nice to have you here with us. We were having a vocabulary lesson and we got super sidetracked. Uh, we're obviously, you can tell that we're doing some pack openings right now. We're on Fusion Strike, and there are still quite a few packs left to open. We still have 50 packs left, so hopefully we pull something good. I think I've only pulled one Genesect, haven't pulled any Mews. Uh, Also, good to know that I did not
Yes.
misgender you. We got the Cooper with me leaning into the camera to say hello and wave.
Hello.
He really likes being on the camera. We're gonna move the mic a little bit closer to your face again because I'm having trouble hearing you now. Okay. So the thing about these mics, obviously you can see mine. It's a headset mic, and people never really think about it. But mics are very directional if unless you have specific kind of mic that's called an omnidirectional mic, but these are not omnidirectional. So these mics are really only good if they're like pointed literally directly at your face and your mouth, where your voice and your volume comes out. So I'm going to do something, and this is one of the best ways for me to illustrate this. So right now I sound really good and I sound great. You can hear me in your headset right now, right? And
Yeah.
I'm very clear. It doesn't sound like I'm very far away. So I'm going to move the mic just a hair. So it looks like.
I can't hear you anymore
Yeah.
through the headset.
Yeah, so it looks like it's in the same place. It was only a minor movement, but then I move it back up here.
Oh, I
and
hear you again.
there's a world of difference. So I did pull one Genesect. I don't intend on playing Mute, so if you would like to hang around until the end of
Maybe we
the
could give you a code. Maybe.
we don't have any codes to give away, but I can set up a trade. Is what I
Oh.
was getting at, because
Oh.
I'm not planning on playing Mew anytime soon. I don't like the way it plays. I don't think it's a challenging deck to play. And I say that I played the deck, and I played it a couple times, and I made some silly decisions. So I ended up losing because I wasn't making good decisions. But I looked at it, and the decisions I'm making, I was like, I know this is the wrong decision, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want to see how bad it is for me to recover from something like this. But yeah. So, oh boy.
We may be here for a while.
Yeah. Well, not so much, because once we're done with this pack, I can go ahead and set up the trade real fast, and we can see some of the other things. Oh, look at that sparkle!
Ooh,
That is
looks pretty.
gorgeous. That's also a busted card. I really like that they included like the texture, like watching when the foil goes around it again, and you can see all the sparkles in the background. That's gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous, Badiversary?
Yeah. But yeah, Sparkle is a busted card. I can't believe that, like the cards that they printed for Fusion Strike sometimes. Between Sparkle and Genesect, it's ridiculous how much Fusion Strike got. And I was really hoping like Fusion Strike wouldn't just be, um, another style. I really thought it would be something cool, like a combination of Single Strike and Rapid Strike. Especially when we first saw like the Deoxys, because it was like the first Fusion Strike card we saw. So I was thinking, a lot of them were going to be Fusion Strike, Single Strike, Rapid Strike, so you could like mesh them together and get like the best of both worlds. That is not what we got. I was a little upset. All right.
We're not coming like getting many shiny cards like you were last stream.
No. I mean, I feel like Evolving Skies. We didn't pull as many because Evolving Skies was a fairly large set. This set is fairly large too. I can't remember which is bigger. I think this one, but in Evolving Skies there were a lot more like recognizable cards people were really wanted to collect because it had all.
Bradversary, please search that.
Yeah, that's fair. You're in the chat. You can tell me which set is bigger. This card is gorgeous. Your mother
really is.
Yeah, your mother pulled this one, and she's very happy, and she likes it a lot because it's purple.
What is your in-game name?
My in-game name is TypoHouseGames, the same as the stream. Makes it very easy to find me. Also, the same as Twitter and YouTube if you're interested in following us there. But yeah, so if you want to go ahead and set up a trade, we can do that once the video is done, or the packs for this are done. Another Boltund. I'm going to be really upset when the other Boltund V rotates out. I think that was in Rebel Clash, so that rotates out fairly soon. But the other Boltund V is phenomenal. I love it. Man, I can't believe I haven't seen a single Mew yet. And we've opened close to 80 packs by now. Let me see if I can catch the number real fast. So we're down to 25 packs. We had 110 packs.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's why so fast.
Yeah. Again, for this, I'm not like sitting there and like looking at every single card.
You're just clicking?
Yeah, because I knew there were so many. At this point, like, we're not even seeing new cards a lot of the time, like, unless it's like something super shiny and rare. Alrighty. Another Cinderace.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm really upset that we haven't gotten like really good VMAXs for the Sword and Shield starters. Like, I feel like they do the starters kind of dirty in the card game. I can't blame them for some of them because we don't need more Charizards that are really good because their price is already like super inflated. I'm not trying to pay out the nose for a competitive Charizard. Oh, look at that Gengar. Whoa. That's my second one of those. Apparently, I just need to play Gengar at some point, because that's two of the alt arts that I've opened on here, and they're both tradable. Anyone want to play Gengar?
Maybe Bradversary.
Well, Brad said he wanted Mews and Genesect, so okay. I'm going to assume that he's playing Mew.
Yeah.
I'm really upset we haven't gotten a good Lucario yet, but I've seen the spoiler for the next set where we get the Lucario V. I'm actually somewhat excited for that just because I really like Lucario as a card.
Hi, Nightbot.
Yeah,
we have people calling in and tuning in.
Well, so Nightbot is a bot that we use when we live stream.
So
you play everything? Yeah. So Nightbot's not actually a person. If I wanted to, I could command Nightbot to do things like drop links to the Discord or to bracket.
So did you just put a paw print in it?
So that's actually a monkey face.
That's a monkey?
Yeah.
It seems like a paw print from here.
I mean, if you if it was larger, you could see it better. But every now and then, Nightbot just drops in and says hello. It used to be, the bracket command, it would drop the bracket. Because when we were streaming the Smash tournaments, people were constantly asking for bracket, and not everyone understands how to use the bots. So it was nice for Nightbot to come in every now and then and be like, hey, I don't know if you guys want the bracket, but here it is. Because that's one of the can't afford Gengar, so gave up on that. No, I agree, yeah. Especially those alternate arts. I know your mother pulled one, and one of our friends really wanted it, and I think at the time IRL it was like $160 card. So she traded so much. She's like, all right, I want one of these, I want one of these, want one of these, one of these, and she got her money's worth out of that Gengar.
She did.
Yeah, because that Gengar value went down, and some of the cards she traded for did not.
Um, like I know, like it seems like he types for like a really long time, but as I watch live streams, like as I like not really, but like I just you said a while ago that it's like 30 seconds from like what you just say,
Yeah,
and then they receive it.
yeah. So if you guys
So it
aren't
just seems a
familiar
while.
with live streaming, there are a couple of different settings that you can play with, but my latency is not set to the super low one, so our interactions are not exactly one to one. So I'll say something and you guys won't see it for about 30 seconds. So if it seems like it's taken me a while to answer your questions, that's why. Um, I don't know why I do it like that, other than the fact that it's less stressful on the computer and the internet. Because sometimes having good internet is not an option. They will come for you sometimes, and they will be like, no, 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 you're using too much good internet. You don't get good internet for much longer. Yeah. Well, at the first of the month, it generally rolls back over, and then you blow through all the good internet at the beginning of the month if you're streaming regularly. Adventures Discovery is so good. All right, so I got my two of my Gengars now. All right. I was joking about playing Gengar, but I might actually look into it at some point because I'm opening all these packs.
But I have a question.
What's up?
Later, could we like stream Mario like if we were playing it, but like I
Um,
do the glitch and then we stream it?
I don't know about streaming it, because this is my channel,
Okay.
and we're gonna do what Chris likes on Chris's channel,
Okay.
right? Maybe one day we'll get back around to the days where we stream more often. But I'll be honest, streaming is tiring. Like we've only been going for about an hour with the pack openings, and I am exhausted. And it's so silly to hear people say that, like, because you're sitting here opening cards and running your mouth. You can do that all day, any day, right? But IM's what it IM's I am is what is called an introvert. I like to be by myself, and that's how I recharge my energy. You are is what's called an extrovert. You really like being around people. The more people around, the more you're having fun, the more energetic you are. You and me are very opposite in that regard. So I can't keep this up for a super long time because it's exhausting for me to have to constantly be up here. But yeah, so that is the final Fusion Strike pack. 109 packs, I think we had, and we did not see a single Mew. Not a Mew V, not a Mew V Max. So
So
that's
sorry, dude.
yeah. So that's a little unfortunate. But like I said, I do have the Genesect that we'll be trading to our friend Brad Adversary here. In just a moment. But if you're watching us live on Twitch, don't go anywhere. But if you're watching on YouTube, hold on, let me rewind. Twitch.tv/TypoHouseGames, by the way, or YouTube/TypoHouseGames. That's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're on Twitch with us still, don't go anywhere. We have so many more packs to open, and if you're on YouTube, stay tuned to the channel. You'll be seeing lots of content coming out in the next few days. But that's